Hello ladies, when he's not investing in you, avoid this mistake. Today we are going to talk about valuing yourself and over-investing in the relationships or even dating in the very beginning. How do we do it so we can avoid the over-investing from the very beginning? And what are the most common mistakes women do? My name is Katya. I'm a relationship coach. I help women to build healthy relationships with men. So let's get started. First common mistake of overinvesting and why the man is not valuing you. If you do not value yourself, it's very hard to make a man actually value you. Would you actually think of the quality of the product that it's good if the product itself has a big label, it's a terrible thing? Probably not. Same going with you. First thing you need to do so the man starts valuing you is actually start valuing yourself. This is step number one. Building the real confidence is the key. If you feel that your relationships is turned up or down, then probably you have overinvested and this caused the imbalance. Think, what is your routine? What do you do to take care of yourself? Do you actually take care of yourself on a daily basis? For example, do you do anything for yourself? I know, massage, sports, healthy food, meeting with friends. Do you have any hobbies? Or are you completely consumed with taking care of others or taking care of the business? Are you a workaholic maybe? Valuing yourself is not just about, for example, making money or become completely independent. It's also about treating yourself well. Because if you don't treat yourself well, why would others do this? Then, second common mistake women do, they feel that the man doesn't value them in the relationships, is when they have nothing else to do. Basically, if you're not busy, you're sitting at home, you are not doing anything, you don't really like your job, you have a couple of hobbies but not that much, you have done them years ago, you have few friends and all you do with these friends is just complaining to each other on the phone. Oh my God, he's so annoying and again he did this. And then this loop is happening to you. You're getting it over and over again. Let's get straight. If you have nothing better to do, of course, you're going to think that your man is not valuing you in relationships. Because if you're wasting your time on doing nothing or just sitting watching Netflix all the day, then of course, why would he value you? Then you would feel that you don't have enough attention. You're going to seek attention. Probably you're going to use manipulative methods, threats, trying to demand things, and all of these don't work. It's super unhealthy. So it's completely pointless to actually take these ridiculous actions in order to seek attention. Mistake number 3, when women feel that they're not valued in the relationships, is when they completely miss to set the boundaries and the man is just abusing them. Maybe it's very possible that you're dating an abuser and this guy has nothing else to do but abusing your time, abusing you all the time and making you his primary slave. So all your life is about him. Then it's time to say no, to stop it. But nobody can do it for you. It doesn't matter how many friends, how many coaches tell you that, okay, it's time to set boundaries. But until you do it, nothing gonna change. And the problem is that it's very scary, I know. Because then you start thinking, what if he leaves? What if he doesn't want me anymore? What if he breaks up with me? Like, why is it happening to me over and over again? Ladies, boundaries, nobody gonna make them for you. That's why they call personal boundaries. Because this is about the person, this is about you. And you are being treated the same way you treat yourself. If you think that it's okay to treat you this way, then you're gonna keep doing this. And if you say, no, I know it's not okay, but how come I'm in this situation? It's because, in fact, now your actions are not matching your words. And in fact, you are completely okay with it. because you probably have something else getting out of it. You are covering your loneliness, you are afraid that you wouldn't meet anybody else. And this fear stops you from actually set the boundaries and say, hey, no, that's not okay with me. I want to be treated this, and this way. And you are scared to hell. You're like, oh my God, how can I do this? He's definitely gonna meet me. And we are back to the low self-esteem and lack of confidence. So this is the different angles of the same problem. That the fact is, if you are not valuing yourself, the man wouldn't value you as well. Another reason can be that the guy is simply not that much into you. Yeah, that sounds harsh, but let's be clear. If you're just in the beginning of dating, I'm not talking when you're like 1, 2, 3 years together. I'm talking about the early stage when the guy doesn't know you. So that's okay not to be that much into you. Maybe he's interested in somebody else. You don't know it yet. Like when women are thinking, they're like, oh my God, how can he go out with multiple people? But look at the reality. To how many guys are you talking right now? And that's probably more than one, because that's what's happening on the dating scene today. So let's be realistic. It is very possible that you might like somebody else more than this particular guy, and he might like you less than some other women. So the matter of fact, possibly if you feel that the guy is not valuing you too much, it's too early to judge, because he doesn't know you yet, so it's not much to value yet. So manage your expectations right now. Another mistake which women do very often when they say that he doesn't value me, he's not as invested in the relationships as I am. And then at the same time, all you do is complaining and being negative. If this is your reality, if you constantly complaining, giving negative attitude, being over defensive about your personal needs, then excuse me, why is he gonna be investing in that? Like, let's imagine the situation. You meeting a man and saying, oh, it's so annoying, like it's so hot here, and why are you looking, like why are you wearing this t-shirt, it's so ugly. Tell me, if you're giving criticism to a man, you're being negative, and he's not investing for a reason, because it doesn't worth it. Why would he waste his time for a woman who is constantly negative and doesn't give any positive emotions? Or maybe you're thinking that, no, I'm so supportive, I help him everywhere, like for example, I had a problem, I'm always there to listen for him. That's the thing, men don't need you to listen to his problems or fix them for him. Man is here to spend good time with you and actually get positive energy from the women. That's when the man invests in the woman and values her. Men treat the relationships with the women based how they feel around her. And if you're super negative or tired all the time, then man doesn't see where he can even fit in and invest in these relationships, because there is no place. It's just your negativity and complaints all over the place. So think about it. Is it what you're doing or not? One more problem can be when women are pushing too much. For example, you constantly send in the demands. Okay, I want this bag, I want this drink, I want to go to this restaurant, I want to go for a trip, I want you to be friendly to my friends, I want you to, like, you constantly, it's just all about you. That is probably your selfishness doesn't actually let him do anything for you, because more you pushing the man, further he is going to go from you. For a woman, if you want anything from the man, it has to come from love. It has to come from the positive perspective, positive attitude. If you're a self-sufficient woman who is confident, you don't have to demand anything from the guy. He's going to be happily giving it to you. It's normal to say what you want. Or for example, even ask for a gift. Nothing wrong with that. And it's completely okay to accept any kind of gifts. They can be small, they can be massive, like it doesn't matter. All of these are okay. The thing is, if you're demanding it from a man, that's when it goes wrong. Because men, secure, confident men, don't like pressure. So by pressuring the man, he wouldn't give you what you want. You know who can fall for it? Weak, needy dude who has nothing better to do but following your demands and orders. Are you actually interested in the guys like this? I really doubt it. So if you feel that your confident, secure man is not valuing you enough, not investing enough in the relationships, first check in your attitude. Check how you are around him. How are you asking him for things? How are you setting your boundaries? And make the reality check. Give the realistic look at your relationships at that moment. What stage are you in? If it's too early, then it's okay that he's not investing. Here is the question: why you're over investing and overthinking it? Don't you have anything better to do? Probably you have.